What is up, internet? It's your boy Tanku, and today we're gonna be doing an anime that should finish. But before we get started, of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the videos, keep hitting me up on the Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And with all that said, everybody, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so today we're going to be talking about Okusama Ga Saito Kaicho. In the US, it's My Wife is the Student Council President. This is described as a sex comedy. It's in the description for it. It's a pseudo harem, and I really enjoyed it quite a bit. I've read the manga all the way through completely. There's 13 volumes of the manga, and it's really good. And they did 2 seasons of an anime. They were like short little 5 to 10 minute episodes. So I think they should go ahead and finish those because the rest of the story is pretty compelling. Not only because of the whole pseudo harem aspect, but a choice is actually made and somebody is actually picked. So that is pretty awesome. So basically, what it's about is you have our main character Hayato Izumi, who is a very stoic, serious boy who lives by himself. His father's a photographer, so he's always traveling and he's never home. So he's living by himself and he's running to become the student council president. Well, during the process of running for student council president, a new girl shows up out of nowhere named Ui Wakana. And Ui decides to tell everybody if they elect her student council president, she's going to have a love campaign so people can actually let their love shine through the high school life. And she takes it back at condoms and throws it to the students during the whole announcement phase. So obviously she gets elected. She chooses Uzumi as her vice president because he's a serious type and all that stuff, and that's how our story begins. So Izumi's at home, and he gets a knock on his door, and it's Ui. And Ui says, "Hey, I'm basically your wife. When our parents are friends, and we've been betrothed to each other since we were kids." And that's pretty much the premise of the story. Them living together, getting to know each other, and dealing with the fact that she's a total kind of free spirit type person, and he's like a serious, straightforward, lace kind of guy. He's the one that does all the cooking and pretty much ends up taking care of her instead of vice versa. And she's very aggressive, we'll say, as trying to really cement the whole we're a married couple and it's no big deal if we do married things. He's not like that. He's like, no, you stay in your own room if this is gonna happen. Along the way, there's for rules we gotta follow. And so that's where the story takes place. It's about them and their relationship. Later on, you get a character named Rin Mitsumi. And Rin is the head of the disciplinary committee. And she does not like Yui at all. Because Yui is, very free-spirited. Hey, let your love shine, all that stuff. And Rin is very disciplined as well. Saying, hey, that's inappropriate. You can't do that, blah, blah. So they're kind of like at odds. And Izumi, of course, is in the middle, because obviously it's obvious that Rin likes Izumi as well. But she's kind of prudish, so she doesn't like to show emotion like that. And there are some supported characters in the background as well. You kind of get a junior hire that comes in that likes Yui, and that kind of puts Izumi at odds because technically they are betrothed, but he doesn't want to take it very seriously, even though Yui's parents are very serious about it and his dad is very serious about it because obviously they're living together alone. And so it's a very interesting read. The manga wasn't too itchy. The anime isn't very itchy at all. It's very comedic. There's a lot of situations they put in there for comedic purposes. Yui always trying to sneak into Izumi's room when he's sleeping and sleep in the same bed as him and stuff. And he keeps kicking her out, telling her she needs to go sleep in her own room because he's not like, he's not like that. And of course, the change you see in Rin over the course of the manga when she's so strict about the disciplinary committee to where she just straight out, starts going after Izumi. And so I do have to warn you guys, if you want to read the manga, the last 10 chapters of the manga it went from like 0 to 2,000 in the itchy category real quick. So just to let you forewarn you guys, I don't care about itchy stuff in manga. I'll read it, whatever. But some people might be sensitive to that stuff. But just to forewarn you, it goes from nothing, nothing, nothing to bam, like Dragon Ball Z over 9,000 levels of itchy in the manga. But I really do think they should finish the anime. The manga finished up. The ending is great. It gives me that nice like finally feeling in it, because choices have to be made and choices are made. There's no, oh will they, won't they, I don't know what to do, and they show Izumi as being an actual, he's a man. He's becoming a man. He has desires, and when he has all the stuff thrown at him, some of his decisions you might not like, but they're understandable because you're like, well, as a dude, what would you do in that situation? You know what I mean? So, tell me what you guys think. If you guys like this type of stuff, I would definitely read the manga. It's definitely worth a read. It's a good read. And the anime is pretty funny as well. I hope they finish it. Hence the anime they should finish in the video series here. So, but again, tell me what you guys think. Hit me up on the Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. I've been talking to a lot of you guys on there, and I'm getting more and more followers on there as well. I'm liking it. I'm liking discussing things with you guys. I like recommending anime and manga to you guys on there as well. But again, don't forget to sub to the channel too, because it's the main, focus of that. And don't feel, leave comments in the actual videos as well, and I'll interact with you guys here too, because I just want to get more out there and reach a broader audience on YouTube, and I appreciate everything you guys are doing for me. I just want to let you guys know that. So with all that said, guys, let's go ahead and let's have an awesome day.